Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading of today. And now I'm back in Montecito, or perhaps not Montecito according to rumor, and we are going to look at Broken Arrow, the trade markle debacle that has happened yet again with the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. It's a money tarot deck for me doing these royal readings. It's acquired that energy, and I am going to look at Meghan and her financial state now, because this news that American Riviera Orchard is basically dead in the water. She was unable to trademark a place name or a nickname for an area. So that's gone, that's finished, that's dead. She didn't even sign the paperwork when she submitted the trademark application. It's now been kicked back at her, and she's been told, no, you've got a whole lot of work to do. So we all expect that we're never going to see that jam. We're never going to be able to buy those dog biscuits. What a tragedy. I don't know how I'll cope. We also don't think that the Netflix deal is going to carry on. When I say we, I mean everybody that's commenting out there. And we don't think there's going to be a cooking show, no more Netflix, no more Lemonada, no more tours, possibly even those little royal tours that she was getting freebies out of. We speculate, we don't know for sure, but we suspect. What is a girl going to do? So having a little look, Meghan and her financial plight, because I suspect we might be heading into plight territory at this point, unless she manages to dig up a billionaire pretty quickly from somewhere. And how important is the has-been in this right now, that she keeps her claws dug into him, because he allegedly is getting a bit of a payday. We're not sure if that's true, but anyway, the inheritance or the trust, it wasn't a testamentary trust, it was just a trust, and so he might be getting some cash from that. Some cash, £8 million or whatever, rumour. And also a paperback of Spare coming out. So some money from Penguin Random House possibly there as well. They must be ruining the day, although, you know, it did sell very well, allegedly. Let's see. Celtic Cross coming out. Madame and her finances. Is there a bit of a panic on at the moment in Montecito or Santa Monica or wherever it is she lives? Is it going to be the poorhouse next for her? That we want to know. And let's remind you, it's tarot with these abnormally long cards that don't fit in very well to my little screen here, and it's for fun and entertainment, and it's all my opinion and all speculation, and I just read energy. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. I got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Oh dear. Reality, the cold hard truth setting in there, running out of options. 7 of Cups in reverse. What next? She's had a career as an influencer, dashed, humanitarian, her nautical career. She's a bit old for sailing the 7 seas. Acting, no, can't act. She was going to be queen of all the world, but that option also seems to have gone. So, what is she going to cook up next? Let's see. Financial state situation she is dealing with right now. 9 of Cups. Well, that is a very satisfied energy. Very pleased with life. Feeling that all her dreams are coming true. I can't imagine why we have that as a central issue. The only thing I can say about that card, the 9 of Cups, is that it's the card of self-indulgence and being a bit smug and consuming in large quantities. And I wouldn't say she consumes food in large quantities, but she might consume things in cups in large quantities. So we could actually just quite literally be dealing with someone who is drowning their sorrows. Even though upright is quite a cheerful card, somebody might just be a little bit deluded in that energy, because I've got the Seven of Cups sitting underneath this whole reading. Somebody might have thought that things were going to go brilliantly and might still be convincing themselves that things are going brilliantly, but with that sneaking feeling in the back of their minds, unless they drink all that rosé that we were going to be able to buy from her, unless they drink it themselves and sort of numb that sneaking suspicion that things aren't going that well. Quite a strange energy coming off these two cards. They feed into each other. What's the problem, if any? Is life great? And I've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody who is upright, she's whip smart, our Queen of Swords. She's a strategizer, a planner. She can see far into the future, and she can plan for it. And rises above the sort of petty disputes and little things that knock the rest of us down in our day. And she's quite cool and calm and just gets on with things, but she's in reverse. And so it tells me that perhaps she hasn't been as whip smart as she thought she was. She might have made some quite stupid mistakes, not signing trademark applications, for instance, not thinking through the name of the company, for instance. So somebody who hasn't planned, somebody who has let herself down. That's interesting energy that's coming through there. Panic behind the scenes. What's going on? What is going on? And I've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. There is rage, cold rage down in the depths. It's here in this Queen of Swords as well. Heads are rolling with that Ace of Swords in reverse. This is not news that she wanted out. This is not something that she foresaw, bizarrely, because I think just about everyone else foresaw that this was going to go horribly wrong. But this is wanting to cover up the truth, not wanting to admit it. Ace of Swords in reverse, blaming other people for it, not taking ownership, not being able to deal with the reality of the situation, the truth of the situation. So we have a very interesting mix of energies in this reading. Here is the truth that we're all seeing, the mistakes, the poor planning, the poor strategies, the letting her own self down, blaming everyone else, and still deluded, still convinced that this is all going to be brilliant, but might have to do quite a lot of heavy drinking. And that's me speculating, and me also just being a little bit snarky, because it's tarot for fun and entertainment, just to numb the pain. What's her mind on, her focus? What's she up to now? Three of Wheels, make new deals. On the phone, networking, come on, got to make something happen. She's invested in those handbags, and then that turned out to be quite dodgy, allegedly. When people started digging around into that company, she's got to have something. And I'm feeling a bit panicky when I say that. I suspect that there might be some quite frenetic phone calls to friends, people in the business, PR people, agents, lawyers. Make something happen. Fix this mess. Stop bottling the wine, doing whatever. Harry's not around to stick labels on things anymore, as far as we know. But get busy, do stuff. That's with her team. What's left of her team. So how have things been going for her on the financial side? I'm not getting giant poverty here. 7 of Wands. On the back foot. Very defensive, troubled. Feeling that she's under attack. feeling that she's got to resist, she's got to justify herself, she's got to push back, she's got to clap back. And so things like Colombia, we finally got some financials from that lady who ended up in hospital not long after the parkour tour, Francia, and or Franny, as Neil Sean calls her. They didn't look that convincing, those financials, in my opinion. Things like that she feels like she's being investigated and exposed. As I say, the handbag lot that was supposed to be uplifting the poor women of Rwanda, and then it turned out that somebody has got some litigation, allegedly, around unpaid bills, allegedly. So not enjoying that, people digging up dirt, and then she having to sort of bury the news. There's buried news, but not working at burying that news. Ace of Swords in reverse, or covering it with something else. And guess what? The has-been was at the funeral and stayed with Uncle Charles. Don't look here, look there. What's happening next? With money, with deals. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's Harry's energy, but it's also the boss of Netflix. It's whoever else who's a CEO of something, who is a good business brain, who's not interested. So we could hear either that has-been's out the picture, or that Netflix is out the picture, because I can't think of anything else major that she's got going on at the moment. But that's big news, and it's negative news from a financial point of view, because it's somebody who's very wealthy, very successful, who's saying, sorry, but thanks, but no thanks. The deal is over, or even, because it's Harry's energy as well, could be that the marriage is over, and don't you think you're going to get your claws on that money from the late Queen Mother, or from Penguin Random House, or whatever. Does not bode well. Also just tells me she's not going to be able to sign up anybody to work for her who's at all influential, successful, capable of steering this her off the rocks, basically. So how important is Harry to her financial well-being right now? How important is it she keeps him in her clutches? Oh, we've got the Lovers in reverse. She may not be able to keep him in her clutches already, because that's Splitsville. The Lovers, interesting, in this tarot deck, there are 3 in this card. The angel becomes a human. In normal tarot, the angel is an angel, and then Adam and Eve. But now you've got 3. Just by the way, I'm not saying that he's done a disappearing act with someone else. But Lovers in reverse, the team has split, the partnership has split. It's 2 cards now telling me it might be all over, that it's too late for her, that Harry is out the picture. It was important because it's major arcana. Lovers is a very important card. And it was a very important relationship in terms of a brand and a business plan. And let's go to America and make our fortunes. And we failed to make our fortunes, and are now, oh dear, separation energy, but also it's not an option, because it's a choice card. The Lovers, as I very often say, it's in reverse. It means bad choices or no choice. No choice available. 7 of Cups in reverse, no option. He's not an option somehow. Interesting. What pressure is she under? External pressure. The Magician. And the Magician is in reverse. Big cards coming out now. This is PR, this is persuasion, manifesting, getting people to buy into what she's selling. Important people, powerful people, people with connections, her team. And it looks to me like those important people, the ARO manuals of the world, might be just saying, you've got nothing, we can't fix this. Our tricks, our bag of tricks, we can't fix this. We can't, nothing we can do can fix this. I almost want to go and lie in my bed with a bottle of rosé and a baguette when I'm in this energy. It's dreadful. And so let's see, her hopes and fears. Queen of Cups still thinks that she can Mummy Diana her way out of this and everybody will love her, and at some stage she's going to be relatable. She just has to tell us enough times that she's Mummy Diana and she's lovely and everyone adores her. And if you go and look on Myra's account on X, for instance, one of those very adjacent accounts on X, she's been posting pictures of herself pawing at other people's children in sort of Mummy Diana ways, which stomach churning, in my opinion. So there it is. Poorhouse for her. Is she headed to the poorhouse, or is a billionaire going to arrive just in time to save the day? What is going to happen? We've got the King of Wands in reverse. That's not the poorhouse, not yet. There is potential poorhouse, just saying. But the King of Wands in reverse is, she's not going to be able to spin her way out of this. She's not going to be able to attract anyone new either. So I think we're going to be able to start seeing that the Emperor really isn't wearing any clothes quite soon. Actually, that the PR is going to fail more and more. The big deals aren't there, because this is, if that's not Netflix, if that's Harry that's gone, that's Netflix that's gone, because Wands are entertainment, fun, you know, showbiz. Not going to work. There are no deals left for her. Of course, if she's going down the divorce route, or if Harry's going down the divorce route, there will be a settlement of some kind. So no, she's not going to be living under a bridge anytime soon. But this does not bode well, because it's telling me she's run out of options. It's telling me that Harry is not an option. It's telling me that she's very angry about what's going on now, trying to slap some deals together in a bit of a panic. I'm getting a bit of a panic because of this here. That's interesting, because it just contradicts everything else in this reading. That Nine of Cups. The only thing that sits with that Nine of Cups is this Queen of Cups. So I think we're dealing with someone who really has great difficulty facing reality and dealing with reality. And that is my opinion, of course. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.